Hello, welcome back to Chapel Station. I thought it was time to give you another little update. Unfortunately, still no trains to show you, but I'll just give you a quick update on how the room's getting along and some of my thoughts for going forward with Chapel Mark II. So as you might be able to see from behind, the room has now been re-plastered, insulated, and now actually had a coat of paint on it. I'll just swing the camera around. So yeah, if I gently swing you around, you'll see that, in fact you can see I'm actually trying out some paints as well for the sky in the room. But yeah, the room is now, I'll just pan back a bit as well. As you can see, the room is now almost in a complete state. The second fix of the electrics are going in. The roof itself, before we put new plasterboard up and plastered, it's had this Actis Hybrid, I think it's called, insulation. So this goes in between the rafters, and then this foil, multi-layered foil thing goes right across, and then it's rebattened, and then plasterboarded, then plastered, and now starting to paint. So hopefully that will keep it nice and cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Obviously I'm going to put heating in as well, but yeah, in the top of the house, and it's quite light and bright actually now with the new windows as well. These are the best rooms of the house. If I start just going outside, you'll see that the hallway here still lots to be done here, and that's sort of the roof as it was. So you can just see that's the Hybris going in, and then the blanket goes across it, and then it's rebattened. That's the other adjacent room. But the rest of the house, as you can see, is actually still a right state. And actually as you go down, it gets worse. So the builder's actually sort of working from the top down, which is handy. It means I'll get the railway room, will be one of the first rooms to finish. I'll just spin you back. Yeah, so the railway room will be one of the first rooms to finish, so which is quite exciting. So I can actually start really planning what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to have a lift out section. I know that for sure. You know, I want to future proof it. I'm 60 next year, and I don't want to be on my hands and knees ducking under for the next 10 years or trying to work lift outs and that. So I'm going to have like a dog bone, I think they call it, where I'll actually, behind me here, it will come along here and then circle back on itself, then go all the way around, and then do the same over in that corner, circle back. So hopefully that will make for quite an interesting layout, and quite a long layout actually, because each room's about 14.5, 15 foot. So yeah, it'll be a fair size loop once it goes round back on itself. I was going to reach out to ask some advice on planning for the track layout. I've only got Apple devices. I've got an Apple MacBook and iPads and all the usual, but I haven't got anything Microsoft. And I know AnyRail, I think, is only on a Windows-based system. So I'm looking for recommendations for track planning for 00 gauge using an Apple device, really. So if anyone has got any recommendations, then please put it in the comments, because at the moment I'm still on pen and paper, which is quite a challenge and doesn't really give you the scale. So I think in my mind this room is actually a lot bigger. So I end up saying, oh yeah, I'll have a TMD loco shed, I'll have a station, I'll have a goods yard, and then I come up and go, well, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to fit all that in. So I really want to start planning now, and ideally using some software to do it. So yeah, if you've got any recommendations, then please put that in the comments, and hopefully in my next update I'll actually be able to show you some plans of the layout of what Chapel Station version 2 is going to be like. So that's pretty much it. Not else to show you, but we are making progress, and hopefully soon going to be actually putting some baseboards down and really getting on with getting the railway back up and running. Hope you're all enjoying your modelling out there. Please give a like and a subscribe, and then you'll see any updates, and I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks.